Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. This is a great East-West matchup, GA. These are big-time rivals.
There's no secret. This is a big one. The fans know it. The players know it. The fact that they don't play each other as often makes it even more intense.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, Boston with the triple.
Now that's confidence right there. Passing up an easy two on the break and letting it fly from three-point range.
And the foul on Tari Eason.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Celtics on D. 6-point game.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back. Right back at you.
And stolen by Thibault. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
And a deep three from Garland. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid will eat you alive on the offensive board. You've got to box that guy out.
And that one's good, son.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Now, here's Garland. To the paint. Here's Ricochet. The layup off target. They get it again. Outside Edwards. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Now here's Embiid. 6 points for him. To the wing on the left. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Embiid got 8.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
You know, on the drive, Suggs can be a bit unpredictable, which keeps him, I think, a step ahead of the defense. You don't want him knowing exactly what you're going to do.
Here's Alexander Walker. Outside Garland. High post, Embiid. 6 to shoot. And shot on the way. It's hauled in by Edwards.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Celtics leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll. It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
That's a chance he typically converts.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 10. Garland attacking. Riza-Shea in the corner. Here's the three. And that's good. Darius Garland for three. Garland's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Celtics. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you guys.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Launches a three. That's his fourth miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Pass to Sabonis. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, a big body Sabonis might have range, but put him inside and let him eat.
They get it back. The second chance effort. And he connects with the jumper. Embiid's got 12 points in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thibault. And it's Suggs missing. Pass to Embiid. Back to Garland. Over Edwards. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy.
23.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Boston.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Edwards. Left side Suggs. Four on the clock. Back to Edwards. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Suggs with the ball. Garland picks him up. Pass to Watson. A steal. Poked away. And stolen by Thibault. And it's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. And stolen by Eason. Here's Riza-Shea. Makes it off the glass. Riza-Shea's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
If he's inside with the ball, Sabonis is not holding back.
Down low. Clark, after missing most of the 23-24 season, Tari Eason came back strong last season.
Boy, sure, he sure did. I mean, he really looked good and comfortable out there, made quality plays at both ends of the floor. You really hate to see anybody get injured, but especially a young guy like him. But youth gives him a chance, I think, to bounce back pretty quickly.
First team foul.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here is Edwards. 7 points in the game. With the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Ant is tough to slow down. That guy is big and strong, and he's got quickness, too.
Alexander Walker.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And the foul on Tari Eason. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Suggs with the ball. And Suggs throws it down.
Cleared to fly. Here comes Mr. Suggs lifting off.
Garland left side. Pass to Rizachet. Six on the shot clock. From downtown, Sabonis grabs the ball.
That's exactly what you want to see. Your big man playing big. Strong board.
Edwards. Sabonis' shot is off.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. Eubanks. Pass to Rizachet. And Garland has it in the corner. Goes back up. Up again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball? Edwards with the dunk of the night.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Alexander Walker on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer. Alexander Walker's got 9.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall. Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to Eubanks. Outside Garland. Back to Eubanks. Now here's Garland. Defended by Sabonis. Garland, no good.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Out in his own on the break.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
From 13. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Suggs has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Outside, Suggs. Here's Thibault. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Back to Garland. There's the 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Boston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Collins a real plus, but he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league. Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis, they're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Watson leading the way. Thibault for 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Suggs is a guard, but showing you there, he knows how to get positioning like a big guy to haul in that offensive rebound.
Here's Westbrook. Up and in on the layup. Westbrook's got his first 2 points of the night.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
The Celtics with the lead. Sexton on the wing. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
3 points.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
It's a close game here in Los Angeles. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And Suggs throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out. Now that's defensive presence. Harassing the shooter and grabbing the miss.
It's tipped. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
Outside, Suggs. In the corner, it's Sabonis. No good from outside.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And they double up Embiid. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's Suggs. He's got 16. Edwards with the screen. And it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Sabonis. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Sabonis has got 12 points in the game.
Boy, one of the things that stands out with Domantas Sabonis, this guy is high energy all the time. He's a relentless glass eater.
Green with the rebound. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Suggs with some nice defense.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Here's Embiid. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Suggs with the ball. Now Green defending. Clock at 6. There's the pick. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Embiid, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Celtics foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe. Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
There's a good screen. Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth?
Boston, 53.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. And Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. They set the pick. Back to Garland. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Outside, Suggs. Pass to Edwards. Right wing. Nice shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
You know, what I respect about him being, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
Now Edwards. Edwards down here. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Pass to Embiid. Ricochet in the corner. Back to Embiid. For 3. It's hauled in by Watson.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Pass to Ricochet. Offensive rebound. Nice ball movement by Boston. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Thibault.
It's not his night, but his teammates. Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
They set the pick. Outside Garland. At the top of the key, Embiid. After Ricochet. And stolen by Watson. Here's Edwards. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Boston trailing. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Nice D from Sabonis. Back to Thibault. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sabonis. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Pivotal bucket from Sabonis there. This guy just continues to rise to the challenge.
Garland left side. Now Eason. Beyond the arc. And there's the three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
First personal foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see. Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates.
Now Sabonis.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Edwards. Driving the lane. Cleared away by Eason.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Oh, and he cannot get the layup. .135 left to play here in the fourth. Cleared away by Eason. The Celtics with the lead. Sexton. And the call will be against Sabonis. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's stolen by Edwards.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Right side, Edwards. Now Sabonis. 5 on the clock. Outside Edwards. Takes the three. Embiid with the rebound. Garland is doubled. Here's Embiid. Sabonis with the steal. Outside Edwards. For three. Does not go in. And here's Boston. A 2-point game. It's tipped. And here's Embiid. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win.
That's the end of the game.
This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.